folks, RogieTheDinoBoy here, and today we are playing Civilization 6. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more, and have a nice day. So, I decided to play this game again. You know, we've done a couple series on it, and I use the word series very lightly because I make like one or two or possibly even three in a series and then I quit. But I'm gonna stick with this one. So we're gonna play a special game type I have made. So let's go in. We're gonna do Prince difficulty because I think the last time we did it was Warlord. So we're gonna do True Start Location Earth, my favorite map. Now we're gonna play as the Norwegians. You see, all civilizations need to unlock cartography in order to go across deep ocean tiles. However, the Norwegians don't. And the reason why I need that is because I'm playing a game type I call European Scramble. It's where you're on True Start Location map and you have every single European nation. And so I want to be the Norwegians so I can pretty much just run to America and just leave all the Europeans behind. So we're gonna get not Cleopatra, Catherine de Medici, Friedrich Barbarossa, definitely not Gandhi. Gorgo, why not? So we gotta have Greece, who's next? Russia, and Spain. Alright, now let's get Rome, and all the way down we have Victoria of England. Now, of course, you're gonna do it to no turn limit because, well, I hate score victory. It's one of the few things I hate in this world. Let's just leave all this technical stuff away, and let's start the game. Alright, and here we are on the Scandinavian Peninsula. You can already see the Russians over there. Nowhere to expand to, and here's a tip. When you first start the game, only move like one tile away from where you spawn because it takes away valuable turns. So we're going to found a city right here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to walk our warrior over here, meet the Russians. Let's get a builder so we can build, so we can get this copper and this, and the whales. Let's unlock mining. There we go. And next turn, and there's Russia. And Russia gains a bonus for every, for production in tundra tiles.
Здравствуйте, я царь Петр. Достойный правитель, подобный вам, должен ценить все самое изысканное. Любите ли вы искусство, подобно мне?
I don't know if you can hear the game sound, so that may have been a time in the video where you just heard silence. It's an honor to meet you. We'd love to sample your hospitality. So we've met Peter the Great of Russia, and Peter the Great brought Russia from a serfdom, which is where, you know, which is where you're pretty much a slave to your landlord. And he brought Russia from an Asian to a Western country, and that is what that was the beginnings of Russia as a superpower. So if you are Russian, you can thank Peter the Great for making you a superpower. So there's not really much we can do until we got that builder set up, so I'll see you then. Alright folks, so I'm about to go into there and get us some whales, so let's choose a civic. Now in Civilization there's two trees. There's the technology tree and there's a civic tree, and civics allow you to customize your government to give you bonuses. So what I always do is, right now we have a chiefdom. So we have a chief. It's not exactly the most complex government. So first you unlock craftsmanship and foreign trade, then state workforce and early empire, and then you can get political philosophy, which allows you to choose between autocracy, oligarchy, and classical republic, which are much better governments than a chiefdom. let's unlock foreign trade, because that will allow us to trade with Russia to do peace. Urban plant, no, God King. I always choose God King because that gives us plus faith and gold in the capital, which can really help you get off to a good start. I always do discipline to fight off barbarians because I never build scouts. I don't see the purpose to them. And I believe that is about it, and we'll have our warrior built right here. I think after we get another warrior, I think we should go out and attack Russia, because Russia's just going to attack us. May not be now, maybe in the modern era, but we don't want them to turn into a superpower. Alright, so let's get some fishing boats on these whales. And we've unlocked sailing, so there we go. Now, what should we unlock next? Astrology, because I know that Russia's going to try and convert us to Eastern Orthodoxy once they get a religion. So let's move our builder out here, and there we go. We have some whales now. I'm gonna try and make peace with the Russians before I attack, but you know, I don't trust the Russians. So 4 more turns until we have a builder. Everything's looking good, so I'll see you then. Alright folks, so it appears that Russia has sent us a delegation. I think they're trying to make peace with us. You see, he likes me, but he's not gonna like me for long. And when you see this green little happy face, it means you're friendly. And when it's a very happy face and it's blue, it means you're friends. And when it's orange, it means they don't like you. When it's red, it means they hate you to no end. And yeah, so let's send them a delegation too. I'm not saying we should attack now because, well, we're fighting them with clubs, and that's not exactly the best weapon on Earth. So let's give them our whales. You see, whales, and there's 3 kinds of resources: strategic resources, bonus resources, and luxury resources. Luxury resources are dyes and whales and wine and toys, things that are fun. Strategic resources are like iron, coal, uranium, things that you can use to build units. And bonus resources are like wheat and copper. They give a bonus to food and production and all that. And I never really I don't sell my strategic resources, and I always sell my luxury resources for gold, because having a good economy is a great start to having a good military or science. You need to have money. It's just how life goes. So 2 more turns and we'll have our warrior. So I'm not too sure what we should do, because Russia seems to be having peace with us right now. And I think I'm gonna wait until we're a little bit more power, like maybe the Bronze Age. But let's build a Viking longship so we can discover some places, and I'll see you when that is done.
Ich bin Kaiser Friedrich und herrsche über deutsche und welsche Lande, über Burgund und manche mehr. Ich weiß wohl, dass auch ihr könnt geherrschen mit rechter Gewalt.
It appears we have met Germany. So that's a good thing, I guess. Now you see, with each civilization, there comes agendas, and each civilization has 2 agendas. One agenda is just a random agenda, and one agenda is something that that leader has. So Friedrich Barbarossa's agenda is he doesn't like you when you befriend a city-state or you fight wars with city-states. So if you want to keep peace with them, just leave city-states alone, which I would not do because, well, city-states give you bonuses to production and gold and science, and they're really useful. So I would just annoy him because, you know, I mean, he wants to keep those city-states for himself. So we'll send him a delegation. We don't want to be fighting a war with him. And delegations give you a bonus to your friendship levels, but they do cost 25 gold, so if you're running low on gold, then I wouldn't suggest doing them. And we have, oh, and he's back, and he gave me a delegation. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, we now have our Viking launch ship ready, so let's sail that guy out. Now, we're gonna have to use these launch ships in order to invade, St. Petersburg, which, fun fact, is the capital, or used to be the capital of Russia. Today it's Moscow, so we got some horses over there, even though there's nowhere to build over there. Fun fact, I think those may be the Faroe Islands. I'm a big geography nerd, so let's go down.
We are, by the grace of God, Victoria, Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, and soon, dare I say, the Empire.
Well, I'm not exactly all that surprised when I meet these leaders in this game because I know where they're going to be because I know where they are in real life, so it appears we're going to have to go around the British Isles. I think I might send a settler over here in Scotland. We may fight a war with the British to get London because, as you can see, we don't have that much room to expand, which is the entire design of this scenario. Which is why you gotta fight wars and you gotta be a colonialist like they actually did in Europe. And I find it funny that the Chinese accidentally invented gunpowder, trying to make a serum that would allow them to live forever. And gunpowder kills. And another strange thing is, gunpowder reached Europe, reached the Middle East through the Silk Road. And during the Crusades, the Europeans found these gunpowder weapons and learned how to design them themselves. And then they invented guns. And then they invaded China and made colonies in China. So the Chinese made a thing that was supposed to give them everlasting life. It killed a bunch of people, and it allowed people from a colony away. You interrupted me, Mrs. Advisor. Oh, you interrupted me too, Scene Bean. Well, at least we got progress made. So let's send out our other Viking longboat, and let's build a holy site, because we're gonna need that to get a religion, so we don't get converted by St. Petersburg over here. I guess we should get animal husbandry because you kind of need it to progress, even though we have no animals to husbandize, if that's even a word. Alright, let's keep going. So I'll meet you back when the holy site is ready. Alright folks, so we've finally unlocked animal husbandry, and our holy site is about to be built, and I've just discovered the entire Mediterranean. So far, off camera, I've met Sparta, Rome, Spain, and France, so I'm going to rally the troops back to home and invade Russia. So, I'm going to unlock archery now, and we can choose a pantheon, so I'm going to choose Divine Spark, because that will allow us to get +1 great person point from a holy site, campus, and theater squares. Alright. Next turn we'll have, they have a delegation. Thank you very much. I'll send them a delegation back. Thank you. I guess we should build more warriors. So there we go. And I guess we should begin the invasion once the boats are here. So I'll see you then. Alright folks, so I have denounced Russia, which will allow us to start a war with them in 5 turns with minimal warmonger penalties. So when you start a war, you can't just bam, I'm starting a war. Well, you can't do that because other nations will think that you're a warlord, you're a warmonger. They'll think that you're evil. So, what you do is you denounce the power that you are about to invade. That way, it cuts the warmonger penalties in half. And the further down the technology tree you go, the heavier the warmonger penalties are. Let's say you declare war in the ancient era, when we're still fighting with clubs. That's not going to get you too much warmonger penalties because it was a barbaric time. Now, if you're in the information era, which is pretty much today, and you start a war, you're going to get a lot of warmonger penalties. Like Russia did when they attacked Ukraine a couple of years back. So I've almost got the boats there. 4 more turns until we have a trader, which I'm going to start trading with the Brits over here. And, I just realized that now that they got a tile right here, and if they get a tile right here, they'll enclose this entire area, so we're going to have to be friendly with them and allow open borders with them so we can get by. So let's unlock early empire. Oh, what happened? Okay, for some reason civilization got removed from my screen and now it's back. So, what guides you? Surely you cannot believe in nothing. Come show your people the light. Well, Peter of Russia, I'm trying to make a religion.
Didissimas tui regni regiones diripendas ostibus dauisti. Propagatio adio te terret.
You have left the richest part of your land for your enemies to claim. Are you so scared of expansion? Says the guy with 1 city. Dab. Alright. I've got the troops ready. Has it been 5 turns yet? Declare a surprise war. Warmonger penalties? None. Let's hope this goes well.
Ваша война тщетна. Россию победить невозможно. Кто с мечом к нам придет, тот от меча и погибнет.
Your war is hopeless. You have not learned from history. Conquering Russia is impossible. He who lives by the sword dies by the sword. In fact, that is true. Every single time you try and invade Russia, it fails because of the winter. Finland tried to do that. The Swedes tried to do it. Hitler tried to do it. Napoleon tried to do it. All of them stopped by the cold Russian winter. However, in civilization, the cold does not affect you. And I probably should have thought that through, but I guess we're just gonna have to attack this archer. So let's send in the troops. This may not go as planned, but it's just gonna have to do. So, also, Viking longboats are naval raiders, which means that they can raid tiles on the coast. So, that actually did a ton of damage to that city. So, there's 3 kinds of naval units. There's raiders, which can pillage adjacent water tiles, and there's bombarders, which can attack things on land, and there's fighters, which can only attack other naval units. So I'm trying to find a way I can use both of them. So let's do that again. We may lose a boat, but we have 2 boats, so that may not be the biggest loss to us. We may lose this warrior. Yeah, we're probably going to lose that warrior, but warriors are cheap. Okay, I'm going to have to wait for the other troops to get by, because we kind of have a narrow gateway through this road. I think I might... No, I'm gonna keep this guy going. And I think that is the destruction of our boat. No, that's... Oh yeah, that is the destruction of our boat. And there goes our warrior. Well, he fought bravely and died young. Classic warrior. So, let's attack their larva, which is the special district of Russia. Let's attack their guy. There we go. Let's move this guy in. No. We're going to attack St. Petersburg. Let's hope we can destroy the city. We may actually be able to take them out. I guess we should get some more warriors going out. There's no way to trade, so that was kind of a waste, but okay. And we'll see what next turn brings. These archers are doing tremendous damage to our boat, and I think that that archer just healed. That can't be good. I think we may be losing this war, but you never know. I think I'm going to retreat a bit so I can rest and repair the boat. It may be a close battle, and they have more archers. If we can defeat their archers, we may actually be able to win. So, I'll take you out. Here we go. Come on, take him out. There you go. Execution. Can you leave, sir? No, you cannot. And they have more archers. Endless archers. Alright, we're gonna have to send this guy in. Oh, we're losing men left, right, and center. Oh boy. Well, at least we got archery now. Pottery, I guess. Pots and pans can help us. I guess I'm gonna have to retreat, so... Retreat. Let's go out here. Well, that is not how the war was supposed to go. And they just keep slamming us. Wow. I guess history's right. You can't invade Russia. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing I can do for you, my friend. You're just gonna have to die. And there he goes. Well, oh boy, that's lovely. Are the British gonna help? Probably not. Okay, we just gotta keep pushing out more warriors. Oh, who's that they're fighting? It's probably barbarians. This is not going well. Alright, folks. Medieval D-Day is about to commence. Gonna get promotion here. Plus strength when defending against range attacks. Gonna move this guy over here. Next turn, my ship will be fully healed. And we could possibly win. I'm not too sure. Alright. Gonna send you in. Gonna send you in right here. Okay, don't attack St. Petersburg. You attack St. Petersburg. Give them a distraction so this guy, so they won't attack this guy. And here now they'll fire their arrows. There they go. Alright, next turn. Thank you, I guess. we go. They're attacking the ship. And, oh, that actually may not be good. Alright. Alright. Promotion for him. Attack him. Alright. Well, that did not go how I expected it to go. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to keep pushing out warriors. Alright, we'll retreat this guy. Our units just aren't powerful enough. Nothing I can do there, nothing I can do there. We're gonna have to retreat again, guys. Alright, folks, it appears that Russia has a heavy chariot, and we have no navy. But the good news is that I made friends with the British, Germans, and Greeks, but they don't want to help me, so that was pretty much pointless. One more turn, we'll have a navy again, and it appears you're forcing us to attack. Britain's just kind of sailing around, not really doing all that much to help. Let's send out our Viking longship, and we'll send out our military, and we'll try to win this war, but I don't think it's happening, folks. Alright, folks, there still might be a chance that we can win this war. It's a very small chance. In fact, there's no chance at all. We need a miracle, like Chuck Norris. Alright, well, this guy is no use. He's pretty much dead. I'm afraid we may have to make peace with Russia. Want to make peace? No. I'll give you Wales. I'll give you $100. There you go. Well, folks, that did not go how I expected it to. And he didn't accept my delegation. Well, folks, the lesson we learned today is pay more attention in history class, and you might just win a video game. That's going to be it for today, folks. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. And remember, God loves you, and may the force be with you. Bye!